Think Turkey just following the lead of global powers in aerospace? Think again, because this aircraft, the TF Kaan, isn't just another fighter jet. It's a full-scale declaration of independence, innovation, and ambition. Built in record time, packed with next-gen tech, and already making waves in NATO discussions, this machine is changing the game. And in this video, you'll get everything you need to know, from how it was built to what it can do, and why the world is watching closely. Let's break it all down. It didn't start with ambition, it started with exclusion. In 2019, Turkey was officially removed from the US-led F-35 program after acquiring the Russian S-400 missile system. Billions of dollars invested in development and production, gone overnight. The message from the West was clear: you're either in line or you're out. But Turkey didn't flinch. Instead, it made a choice. No more reliance on foreign defense tech. If others could build fifth-generation fighter jets, why not us? This decision wasn't just political, it was personal. For decades, Turkey had played the role of a buyer and assembler, not a creator. But now, the goal shifted. Full independence in aerospace technology. Enter Turkish Aerospace Industries, the state-backed company that would lead the charge. Partnered with Aselsan, Havelsan, and other domestic defense giants, TAI began designing an indigenous fighter jet, stealthy, lethal, and future-ready. The project was codenamed Milli Muharip Uçak, or MMU. Its mission: replace Turkey's aging F-16s and rival the most advanced jets in the world. But this wasn't just about building a jet. It was about proving that Turkey could rise even when pushed aside. TF Kaan became a national rallying point, a symbol of resilience, capability, and defiance. And every bolt, every blueprint, every flight test, it screamed one thing to the world: we'll build it ourselves. So, what actually makes the TF Kaan a fifth-generation fighter? And why is that such a big deal? Let's start with the basics. Fifth-generation jets are defined by a few key traits: stealth, supercruise, sensor fusion, advanced avionics, and networked warfare. The TF Kaan is being engineered to check every one of those boxes. First, stealth. The jet features angled surfaces, internal weapons bays, radar-absorbing materials, and a fuselage design optimized to reduce radar cross-section, making it harder to detect and track. Then there's supercruise, the ability to fly at supersonic speeds without using afterburners. While the prototype currently uses General Electric F110 engines also found in F-16's, Turkey is already developing its own indigenous engine with TR motor and TUSAS engine industries for future variants. Inside the cockpit, sensor fusion and AI integration come into play. Pilots won't just see radar blips, they'll get a full synthesized picture of the battle space, with artificial intelligence helping prioritize threats and even assist with decision-making under pressure. The jet also includes active electronically scanned array (AESA) radar, electro-optical targeting systems, and an infrared search and track (IRST), giving it a full 360-degree awareness in combat scenarios. Another standout: manned-unmanned teaming. TF Kaan is being designed to fly alongside drones, especially Turkey combat-proven UAVs like Bayraktar and Anka. This means one pilot could potentially command a swarm of autonomous support craft, multiplying force and flexibility. Even the data links are being built for secure, encrypted, high-bandwidth communication with NATO allies and Turkish command networks. Put simply, TF Kaan is more than a match for the modern battlefield. And the most impressive part? Most of this tech is being developed locally. Turkey isn't just building a jet, they're building the entire ecosystem around it. The development timeline of the TF Kaan is not just impressive, it's borderline unprecedented. The project gained real momentum after Turkey's removal from the F-35 program in 2019. But truth be told, the vision had been brewing even earlier. Turkey had long sought to create a national fighter jet under its Vision 2023 initiative, aiming to mark the centenary of the Republic with a technological leap. Still, the urgency skyrocketed post-2019. With defense autonomy no longer a goal but a necessity, Turkish Aerospace Industries, TAI, accelerated the timeline. By March 2023, TF Kaan was officially rolled out to the public, a sleek, stealth-shaped prototype that immediately captured global attention. In just a few months, it began taxi tests, moving under its own power for the first time, a major milestone in any fighter program. Then came February 2024, the maiden flight. A successful, stable flight of around 13 minutes, including basic maneuvers and systems testing. For context, it took the US over 20 years to get the F-35 from concept to active deployment. TF Kaan went from rollout to flight in less than a year. And Turkey isn't slowing down. The roadmap is aggressive, 2025 to 2028. Additional prototypes, iterative testing, and integration of domestically developed subsystems. 2029 to 2030, mass production and combat-ready configuration. 2030s onward, possible export deals, integration into Turkey's national defense grid, and even expansion into sixth-generation capabilities like laser weaponry and drone command modules. What makes this timeline even more remarkable is that Turkey is building most of the tech from scratch. Radar, software, electronic warfare systems, even the engine will eventually be replaced with a fully indigenous design. In a field dominated by superpowers, Turkey has condensed decades of development into just a few critical years. And it's not slowing down, it's speeding up. The TF Kaan wasn't just built for the skies, it was built to send a message, and the world is definitely listening. NATO allies were the first to take notice. Some welcomed the development, seeing it as a boost to alliance capabilities. Others were more cautious, recognizing that Turkey's push for defense independence could also mean a more unpredictable, self-reliant partner, one less tied to Western systems and oversight. Then there's the United States. Once Turkey's main defense supplier, Washington has remained tight-lipped publicly, but clearly attentive. The message behind TF Kaan is clear. Turkey no longer wants to rent security. It wants to own it. Russia and China, meanwhile, are watching with a different kind of curiosity. Not only does Turkey's progress challenge their own regional influence, but it also introduces a wild card, an advanced fighter program in a NATO country that's willing to play by its own rules. Some analysts speculate that Turkey could become a defense exporter to countries caught between East and West, offering a high-tech, non-aligned alternative. Closer to home, regional rivals are feeling the pressure. Greece, for example, is already modernizing its air force with Rafales and upgraded F-16s. But TF Kaan raises the stakes in the Aegean. Armenia, Syria, and even Iran have all taken notice, knowing that Turkey's air dominance isn't theoretical anymore. It's materializing. But here's what's even more telling. Countries in Asia, Africa, and the Middle East have started expressing interest in future export versions of the TF Kaan. Nations that may not be able to access US, Chinese, or Russian fighters are looking at Turkey as a new source of high-tech military hardware, one that might come without as many geopolitical strings attached. This isn't just about a jet anymore. It's about soft power, influence, and the reshaping of global defense relationships. And with every flight test, the world is being forced to rewrite where Turkey stands on the aerospace map. So now you know, this isn't just about an aircraft. The TF Kaan is Turkey's loudest declaration yet, that it won't be sidelined, slowed down, or silenced when it comes to defense innovation. From its origin after the F-35 fallout, to its lightning-fast development, to the jaw-dropping tech packed into every inch, this fighter jet represents a new chapter in global air power. Its stealth, its speed, its strategy, but more than anything, its sovereignty. Whether you're an aviation enthusiast, a defense analyst, or just someone fascinated by how nations rise through technology, this story is far from over. Because the TF Kaan isn't the end of a journey, it's the beginning of a transformation. If you found this video insightful, do me a favor. Give it a like, it really helps push this content to more people. And if you want to stay ahead of the curve on military tech, aviation breakthroughs, and global defense shifts, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. This is just the start. The skies are changing, and we'll be here to cover every moment.